So the glute bridge is one of my favorite ways to target the glutes in a sort of isolated fashion, and it's really good. I use it before I start a lower body workout to get the glutes going, kind of wake them up and get them ready for other exercises like the squat or deadlift. So to do a glute bridge, you want to hop down on the floor, come in the sit-up position with your knees bent to about, I don't know, 100 degrees, hips at about 45 degrees. Feet just slightly externally rotated, and we're going to do that so that you can activate the glutes a little better. They tend to contract better with knees slightly externally rotated. From there, you just want to take your hips to the floor, squeeze with your glutes, and drive up off the floor. And return to the floor, holding that same position. So again, starting in neutral, hands on hips, feet just slightly externally rotated, and you're going to tuck down into the floor with your lower back, squeeze with your glutes, and drive up off the floor. If you're having a hard time getting your glutes to fire, it may help to keep your hands on them, and that might be a little bit embarrassing in a gym setting, but you know, it's all for the greater good. And as with all lower body exercises, keep in mind you want to keep your knees tracking in line with the middle toe. Definitely don't allow your knees to collapse in towards the middle. And if you can feel your hamstrings contracting here, that's what we're trying to minimize. So the hamstrings often take over a little bit for weak glutes and try to get involved in the exercise. If you feel them contracting in a sort of crampy way while you're doing the glute bridge, just regress the movement by trying to raise up just slightly, not quite so far. So just minimize it and really try to hone in on making the glutes work with little to no help from the hamstrings. So you can do that on the floor. This exercise can also be performed on a swissball. Same kind of an idea, feet just slightly externally rotated, no more than 45 degrees. You're just going to relax your back down over the ball, and tuck and drive up, and again really focus on getting your butt working. And either or is fine. Really just find the combination of movements that lets you feel like your glutes are working more than your hamstrings. If you want to progress the movement, you can also look at a single leg bridge. Almost the same, except now you're just going to have one leg straight, the other knee bent, tuck, drive,